Hey y'all, what's up? I'm just letting you guys know before we even get started that it is a slow news week. It ain't nothing. When I tell you I ain't got really too much to talk about, I really don't have that much to talk about, so I don't know how long this video is going to turn out. But let me just give you a little preview. We got Pat Houston, Robin Roberts, Dionne Warwick, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's just a little preview of the nothing that is happening this week. Ain't damn thing you want to know about none of them, huh? But I got it here for you. Can you get in the car so I can finish? It's a whole bunch of people in my parking lot right now. Just really want everybody to just kind of go away. Somebody just parked next to me and they're just sitting in the car. I really need to stop doing these videos in my parking lot. Anyway, you guys, with that being said, this is just a little talk about what's at the top of the blogs, and it ain't much, trust me. So let's get to it. Guys, I guess I'm gonna have to get this started with the follow-up on what has been the biggest talk of the week, which is the Porsche Stewart versus Kordell Stewart, okay, and the impending divorce that is sure to be coming. It was the big talk of the week, and after I did my video earlier in the week, then it was other stuff that came out, namely that Miss Porsche did not even know that Brother Man was filing for divorce. I guess they were having problems in their marriage and that they had separated. However, she was under the impression that they were working on their marriage, and I guess Mr. Kordell was working on something else. Kordell had led her to believe that that's what he was doing. However, the whole time he was planning on filing for divorce. I don't know what the straw was that broke the camel's back, but I do know that on that same day that he filed for divorce, she did an interview that was on the blogs talking about how she was proud of being a kept woman, and that she, you know, was fine with being a trophy wife, and that, you know, everything was okay. So it was like, just maybe he looked at that and read that and was like, oh yeah, bitch, so you want to be the trophy wife, but you don't want to sit your ass at home. Because what they're saying is now is that Kordell filed for divorce because he was very specific when they first got married. And when they were actually, before they got married and when they were dating, he had made it very clear that all he wanted in a wife was somebody to be at home and have his children and, you know, raise his family and be a stay-at-home mom. He did not want a wife that worked, and she was fine with that. After they got married and then, you know, things started to change, she started to see the limelight, you know, and she wanted to be, you know, have this fame and everything. And then she started having ideas about being a career when they both already had discussed and agreed on the fact that she wasn't going to do any of that. So regardless of how I feel about Kordell, because I still do not really like him, however, you can't fault the man if they hadn't agreed on one thing and then a year and a half later you decide on something else. Now, I mean, really, if that's really what happened, then, you know, you can't always be changing up the plan like that. I mean, even if you was going to try to change up the plan, can you wait a little time? I mean, damn, a year and a half, you're already ready to renege on what you guys had discussed. Now, of course, the way he did it to me was really funky. And the way he did it kind of makes me feel like, you know, he doesn't have any respect for the relationship any longer. So, you know, I'm sure other things have happened. You know, they said that the show has caused a lot of argument, that he didn't really want to go on the show, but he went on ahead and did it, you know, trying to support her. Then, of course, when she saw the whole glitz and the glamour of being on a show like this, that she liked it, and, you know, things kind of spun out of control from there. I'm sure his team is putting a spin on things the same way her team is putting a spin on things. Obviously, we all have way more sympathy for her than for him, just for the simple fact that he didn't even have the decency to call her and be like, listen, Porsche, I know you doing all this on Instagram talking about if you lead, I will follow and all of this, but I'm just letting you know that I filed for divorce. I mean, if he didn't have decency enough to let the girl know ahead of time that that's what he was doing, like, did he think that nobody was going to find out about this? And then I'm trying to figure out, why wouldn't he file? Like, I mean, even if it was in your mind that this is what you were going to do, why couldn't you wait until the show was off, until, you know, the reunion happened, until the heat died down a little bit, and then, you know, file for divorce? Because you sitting up here talking about you would like your privacy, which always kills me when celebrities say that, you know, please respect our privacy at this time. It's just like, do you know you're a fucking celebrity? Ain't nobody fixing respect no damn time. Doesn't want anybody to be in their business, and they want to sell this, you know, privately and everything. Porsche, she went out and got the same lawyer that the blowjob expert, that is Pamela Smith, that's her full name, the blowjob expert, that is Pamela Smith. And, you know, I guess they're going to try to get some spousal support out of him and things like that. So we'll see what happens. He seems to think that she's able to make her own money. However, you know, it was very clear on the show that he was willing to take care of her and, you know, be her source of income and things like that. So maybe that's somehow kind of way they're gonna flip that and use that. I don't even know, y'all, because I ain't no lawyer. Because if I was a lawyer, I probably wouldn't be doing this shit. Yeah, so it's a whole lot going on with that divorce thing. I still feel real sorry for her. I'm starting to kind of understand both his ways. You guys, I really try to be non-biased. I mean, of course, it's impossible to be non-biased when I'm doing these things, but I really try to see both sides, okay? And yeah, I guess if you're gonna be changing your goddamn mind after I done sat there and told your ass that I don't want you to do nothing, then I'm gonna have a problem with that. So that's the latest, y'all. That's the latest 411 on who drop kicked who. That's from Riri, Aretha Franklin. If you guys don't know, I know y'all young babies, y'all don't know nothing about no damn Aretha Franklin. That's what's going on with that divorce case. I'm sure this is going to go on for some weeks, especially as we head into the finale, where they're going to be talking about the relationship with Dr. Sherry Shepherd. I mean, dear Sherry Shepherd. What's the bitch's name? Why she got to be a bitch, y'all? I'm sorry. Dr. Sherry, who I did not realize when I was watching the episode last week of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I was looking at her like, God, she looked familiar. I don't know why I didn't know that was Dr. Shepherd. Dr. Shepherd be looking like, when she be up there talking, oh, let's be all pressed in, and she just be like, so what did you think when it's something? That Dr. Sherry must be the only fucking psychologist in Atlanta. I guess she was like, damn it, somebody give my check. That's all she want to know. And she was like, damn it, somebody give my check. Okay, and I got off track, didn't I? Dr. Sherry, when she goes and talks to Dr. Sherry on this upcoming episode, she's going to have Kordell in there with her. And I'm assuming that Kordell is not going to enjoy the way he is portrayed in this next episode as the finale is shown. So, yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. We might have really gotten a foreview. Is that a word? Foreview? If it's not, that's something I just made up right now. But we might be getting a preview of what happened in their relationship and why everything kind of fell apart the way that it did. Do you guys know that this bitch was sitting in the car next to me all this time? I've been sitting up here waiting for her to finish, and then she just drove off, didn't even get out the car? I think she was just being nosy, y'all. Anyway, y'all leave your rest of your comments about Porsche and Kordell in the comment section below. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of information, okay? When you see Redrick Davis in the club, better known as Gucci Mane, okay, don't walk up to him. Don't ask him for no damn autograph, and don't ask him to take a picture. The fuck is wrong with Gucci, y'all? We gonna have to do an intervention with Gucci Mane, okay? So, evidently, Gucci was at the Harlem Nights Club out here in Atlanta, okay? And I don't really know what happened with Gucci early in the day. You know, if some shit had went wrong for him in the day. Clearly, Gucci was not there for no foolishness. So, he was there enjoying his time, I suppose. And this gentleman who just got back from Afghanistan, he's a soldier, stand-up citizen, all of that. He goes up to Mr. Davis and he says, hey, Gucci, I'm your biggest fan. And I just got back from Afghanistan. And I would really, really appreciate it if you and I took a picture together. You want to know what Gucci did? No, he took no picture, if that's what you was wondering. No, Gucci went on and picked up the bottle of Ace of Spades and bust a nigga across his head, okay, y'all? Just busted it right here, okay? Had to get something like 10 stitches. Ain't said nothing to the man, but just hit him. I was like, well, damn, Gucci, you can't take a picture? Yeah, y'all just leave Gucci alone, because he going through something, obviously. After he left that incident, he took his ass out to Philadelphia and did the exact same thing. This time, he ain't had no bottle at the ready. Here she come again. This lady is just really trying to haunt me today. Like, now she walking. She about to walk by the window in a minute. You're going to see her. Anyway, I lost my fucking train of thought. What's I talking about? Gucci. And okay, so in Philadelphia, this time a guy came up to him and wanted his autograph and was just like, hey, Gucci, look here. I'm one of your biggest fans. I just really want an autograph of yours. He said that Gucci Mane ain't looked up. He was reading something. He ain't said nothing to old boy. I guess old boy was like, Gucci, did you hear me? Nigga, that's all you needed to do. He got busted in the jaw. Cracked in the jaw. And, you know, some about knocked his fucking teeth out in the back. And, you know, his face is swollen. And, you know, have you ever been hit in the jaw? Like, that kind of like messes up your whole train of thought. You know, it's like the marbles be like, loop, 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 loop. I think that we can agree that Gucci Mane has the hood equivalent of the trigger finger. Brother man hit first and ask questions later. So y'all stay away from Gucci. He did turn himself in, and he is being held now in Fulton County Jail with no bail. So yeah, that's what's going on with Gucci Mane. I had such high hopes of Gucci Mane back in the day. Now where's my damn free Gucci t-shirt? I'm gonna have to put Michael Jordan on suspension. I guess I'm gonna have to retire him because we done had him 4 weeks in a row. I think, you guys. This is the last little bit on Michael. He's about to get married. Y'all see that he's engaged to the little white chick. I don't remember her name. He did come up with an ironclad prenuptial, because I guess he was like, you ain't fixing to catch me slipping this time. Y'all know that Juanita got like $175 million from him, and that was some years ago. Okay, so you can imagine how much money Michael Jordan is worth now. So yeah, he ain't fixing to go out like that no more, even though I don't really know if the girl would have been able to get that. But you don't never know. You get a good enough lawyer, find some loopholes and everything. But anyway, he got an ironclad prenup. And but he gonna marry her because he loves this girl. So they got together and they got their guest list together, and they sent the guest list out to everybody along with some paperwork for them to sign. And you want to know what the paperwork says? It says, if you bring your ass to my wedding, you can't say nothing. This is a gag order. That means you can't take no pictures. That means you can't talk about what happened at the wedding. That means you can't do nothing. It's like it didn't even exist, y'all. So we won't be seeing no information about Mr. Michael Jordan's wedding. He's very private. You know, Michael Jordan money. Yeah, maybe you gonna get the gag or whatever, y'all. Was any of y'all going to the wedding anyway? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I love my little outfit today. You see this necklace? I got that from H&M, but look at how cute these pants are. Oh, y'all check them out. Beautiful, right? They are so cute. I know I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm beginning to wonder if the Houston family is cursed. Did you guys hear about Pat Houston, how she tried to kill herself? They're saying that Miss Pat Houston wrote on her Facebook page that she was just tired. Sometimes it gets to a point where life becomes so challenging that you just want to rest and you're tired, and she just wants to lay down, and that she's, you know, she's done, and she loves everybody. Okay, so that was like her, that was kind of like her suicide note that she wrote off. And once people started to see that, and then they tried to contact Miss Houston on the phone, and she wouldn't answer the phone. And you guys, you know, everybody got all worried. They rush over to the house. They try to wake her up. They can't wake her up. So, you know, everybody's getting more and more alarmed. They call the police. And then when the 911 folk get there, Miss Pat Houston sit up and just like, oh, excuse me, it was all a misunderstanding. Pat, if you don't get your motherfucking ass out that damn bed, quit playing. How you be like sleep? You sleep that hard that they can't wake you up, but your ass wake up when it's time for the police to walk in the door? Like, girl, please. Y'all know she was over there like this. Just trying to get some fucking attention. Pat, why you go through all of that? And then you let them sit there and call the police, and for the police to come before you decided to wake up talking about, no, I just took some sleeping pills because I was tired and turned off my phone. It's mighty funny how your ass wake the hell up when the police come to the house, though. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that Pat Houston needs a little attention, y'all. I think we need to collectively get together and give Pat Houston a hug, okay? Because obviously she needed. You pulling these kind of stunts on Facebook. Girl, if y'all cut that shit out. Did you guys see the Twitter beef that went down between Michael Epps and Kevin Hart? I got up in the morning one day and somebody got on Twitter and asked me, was that a real beef? Now, I don't really know if it was a real beef or not, but I do know that Kevin Hart probably made Michael Epps look kind of silly. Okay, so Mike Epps first goes on Twitter and says something. Now, I don't know if some shit happened beforehand, but he goes on Twitter, which indeed is the devil. I keep on trying to tell y'all. And he says the only reason why Kevin Hart is so big right now is because Cat Williams went crazy. Okay, which is actually kind of funny because it might be true. That Cat Williams, man, what a promising career just gone down the drain. But anyway, he kind of just demolishes Mike Epps, just talks about him, just rapid tweets back to back to back to back, just bagging on him real bad. And I didn't really think that his stuff was all that funny. However, Mike Epps couldn't come back with nothing. Then, you know, later on, Mike Epps finally says, I do love a little homie, and this is just jokes and this and that and the other. So sometimes, sometimes you just got to throw the fucking towel in when people's making you look like a fool or whatever. They're comedians, so I can appreciate them going back and forth, but being able to bear the hatchet and, and not being all that serious. So whatever. But what I really want to tell you guys about is Kevin Hart's wife, ex-wife, Tori Hart, I think that's her name. You guys know that they broke up. They had a pretty public divorce not too long ago, and it wasn't that amicable, although it looks like they've been able to work everything out now. They finally settled all their divorce stuff. She got $175,000 lump sum, and then she's going to be paid $20,000 a month, and this is for their 8-year-old and 5-year-old kid together. She seems to be okay with it, and I guess maybe it's just because she just don't really feel like going through it. I mean, $20,000 a month is fine with me, okay? I will take that. That's fine, okay? For the shit, she got 10 more years, at least 13. She got 13 more years of that, so why the hell not? Even though Kevin Hart made $9 million last year, she's fine with her settlement, and he's fine with it, and okay, if you all fine with it, then good. Plus, she's really a talented girl herself, and she's funny in her own right, so, she probably gonna be fine anyway. So, what do you guys think about that settlement? Claudia Jordan is in the news quite a bit this week. They were saying that Claudia Jordan was having an affair with Tom Joyner, and that she is the reason why Tom Joyner and Debbie Richards, is that her name? Debbie Richardson? What's the child name? The trainer? Richardson. Donna Richardson. They're saying that she is the reason that Donna Richardson and Tom Joyner broke up. So evidently, Claudia Jordan met Tom Joyner on his cruise line that he goes on every year. And supposedly they hooked up on the damn cruise. Okay, so she was all smitten with Mr. Tom Joyner. And I want to know what the fuck kind of drink you got to have to be smitten with Tom Joyner. That's a molly for your ass, right? She was, enamored by him supposedly, and that she decided to go on to the Donald Trump show. And people were trying to say that because she was playing for Tom Joyner, and that because Tom Joyner was a big supporter of Barack Obama, and that he raised a lot of money for his campaign or whatever, that was the reason why Donald Trump fired her or whatever. 6 degrees of separation or whatever you want to call it. But they're saying that the people was real mad that she played for Tom Joyner and this and that and the other. Y'all, I don't even know. But what do you guys think about that? Do you guys see Claudia Jordan coming in between Tom Joyner and Donna Richardson? I've heard things about Claudia Jordan. She might not have the best reputation when it comes to, like, rich and powerful men. So, maybe, huh? We're going to keep our eyes on that one, though. Alright, you guys, we're going to have to get the deacons and the deaconesses together and get together this fish fry for Miss Dionne Warwick. Y'all, Dionne Warwick owed $10 million to the IRS in back taxes. What the fuck? I'm thinking like Dionne. Now, I know she ain't even made $10 million when she was big back in the day. They didn't make that kind of money back then. Did Dionne ever pay taxes? That's what the hell I want to know. Like, it always amazes me that these celebrities, don't pay their taxes. Like, I know that they probably have to end up paying because, they made a lot of money over the year or whatever, things like that. But, I mean, $10 damn million? Like, damn. I guess she got her money, was like, fuck that tax shit. I ain't got time for that. I was just like, $10 million is a whole lot of money. I don't know where they think Dionne Warwick is going to come up with $10 million damn dollars. I would not want to see no Dionne Warwick. Like, when you see all these older, like, I know Wesley Snipes went to jail, and to me, I was just like, well, that's what happens when you don't pay your tax. I mean, you young enough to know, like, we know. I pay my taxes, or I get my taxes done, and that's that. But, these older artists, you got Ron Isley and who was the other one? I can't even think of the other one. But now Dionne Warwick, like, I don't want to see them in jail. Like, can you imagine Dionne Warwick in jail? Her hair gonna be fucked up and everything. She gonna be, is she gonna be able to get her glasses? I don't want them to put her in jail. Somebody come up with $10 million. Yeah, that's why I said we need to get the damn fish fry together. We can hold that every Sunday until we come up with the money for Dionne. Y'all, let's have a discussion real fast about the hashtag equality that's going around right now. So you guys know that the Supreme Court is trying to figure out whether or not they're going to accept this gay marriage you know, more so than the civil union and, you know, all of that. I don't feel like getting all into it. I just was thinking about it. And you guys, if any of you guys know about my Instagram, the question I want to know is, do y'all think that Bert and Ernie was gay? Listen, I know we all got this extreme love for Bert and Ernie and Sesame Street and Elmo, but y'all see what Elmo was doing. We had Bert and Ernie, who were two young men who were living together, and we always got them when they was going to bed, okay? They was always in the bed. Not together, but however, they was close and intimate enough to be sharing a bedroom. So I am wondering if the powers that be over at Sesame Street really had the forethought and put it in our minds already that we should accept the fact that these two men should be able to be together. Now, would you guys be able to accept the fact that Bert and Ernie was gay? Would you guys like to see Bert and Ernie come out the closet, kind of like how Ellen DeGeneres did on her show? Do you guys think that that would like ruin the show? Like, you know, maybe we don't want our kids to be sitting up here watching Bert and Ernie come out the closet. Yeah, but yeah, see, this is the kind of shit that my mind ponders, because I saw the picture and I put it on my Instagram because I saw it on Diamond Styles Instagram. I thought the shit was hilarious, but it really did make me think. Bert and Ernie, they might be a couple and we ain't even knew it. Have nothing for reality recap and talks. I just don't. I didn't watch really nothing. I mean, I watched the Braxton Family Values. Let's talk about that show real fast. Now, this is what's going to annoy me about the show. A lot of you guys don't remember how Tamar used to be in the first season, but the way Tamar was the first season was that she was all about everybody always doing everything together, and nobody wanted to do it. Okay, now that she's busy and everything, folks got problems with it. It's interesting to me that Tawanda is the one that's having the most issue. Now, we all knew that Tamar was a breakout star, didn't we? I mean, I thought we all knew that from the very first season. We knew that she was gonna be the one that probably ended up with her first show. I'm sure all of us that was reviewing that show back then said that. Okay, so it couldn't have been a surprise to everybody to know that Tamar was gonna get her own show eventually. Okay, Tamar is the one that wanted to do the show to begin with. Okay, and Tony was the one that was holding out. And once they were able to get Tony to sign on, then that's when they were green lighted and they was able to put out the show. Okay, so Tamar was the one who initiated all of this, and she wanted to do the show, and she's, oh my God, here comes some fucking body else. I'm not doing it in the car no more this week. No more, I'm not doing it in the car this week. Anyway, you guys, see, that done fucked up my whole train of thought. Now, what was I talking about? I had already talked about Dionne. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Tamar. So, now we knew that she was going to get this show. It was no big surprise. But now Tawanda has the biggest issue with the fact that she didn't say anything. And that she, you know, they feel like she went behind their back. Okay, behind their back, but in front of the rest of the world, and got this deal for this new show with her and Vince. Now, she's mad saying that Tamar, you know, was being sneaky, and that she said with her own mouth that she don't want to do the Braxton Family Values with the rest of them, you know, fuck that show. First of all, if you're going to talk to me in your kind of way, then I probably would say the same shit like that. Well, fuck that show. I don't want to do that show with you guys if I'm going to have to be sitting up here with the way you guys treat me. Okay, and that's what Tamar was trying to tell Tawanda. But Tawanda ain't hearing all that. She only hearing her side. I totally understand Tamar's side. Like, why would I want to be on a show with you guys when you guys complain about me all the time? Here goes somebody else walking by the window. Yeah, like, that to me is silly. Like, I'm telling you, if that whole season is going to be about them jumping on Tamar, I'm really not going to like it. Funny, too, how everybody is a certain kind of way on the show. Like, we got Mama Evelyn, and y'all know Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn is just like, she's that fist. Mama Evelyn always comes in as the voice of reason. Like, you know, I need you guys to sit down because you guys are sisters, and we understand that we need to stick together. And I need you guys to fix it. And I mean fix that right now. I'm going to line all of you guys up and do you like Larry, Curly, and Mo. You know who they are, don't you? You know how you just line them up and you just slap them all across the face until you slap the piss out of them? I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm hoping that this is going to be the last season because I think I've had enough of the Braxtons. How about you guys? I didn't watch Married to the Medicine. I'm not going to review Married to the Medicine. I don't really feel like reviewing no more shows, you guys. And plus, after Real Housewives of Atlanta goes off, then I'm pretty sure that Basketball Wives Miami Tammy is going to be back on, and you guys know that is a regular show of mine that I am going to do. Okay, and I'm talking about the original cast with Evelyn and Tammy and all of them. So yeah, I'm not doing Married to the Medicine. We can get a couple of kikis on it, but I didn't watch it this past week. I'm going to catch up with it this weekend, along with I got a whole bunch of shows. Married. Oh, yo, what's wrong with Tina? Why Tina ain't gonna do that damn money, do that concert on New Year's Eve for the $100,000 damn dollars? Like, what is wrong with Tina? Now, I do love Tina. I love Erica. And Tina has the most magical voice. Something about her voice when she sings, it just does it for me. And I love them both, but yeah, Tina is the one. But that Tina is some crazy, huh? And she committed to the crazy too. She don't really care. She don't care what nobody else thinks. She got her own mind, and that's what she gonna do. But yeah, she ain't gonna do that deal. I was like, girl, why your man still working anyway? I know he taking it real serious. He the man of the house and all of that, but let him be the man of the house at the house. Okay, you don't need to work no more. You on TV. Your wives make all this money and stuff. Yeah, go on, let him be your manager like everybody else and call it a day. Oh, I want to watch the game. I didn't watch the game this week. I just be forgetting, y'all. It be so much going on. Plus, this is my kids. Both of my kids' birthday week. This is both of their birthdays. My daughter was the 26th, and my son's is tomorrow. So I be having a whole lot going on during the week. And when I get home, honey, the last thing I want to do is sit down and watch some fucking TV. I just catch up on the weekends normally. So I'm gonna catch up on everything. I know you guys mad at me because these reality recaps are some pitiful, ain't they? It don't be nothing about nothing. Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. It was a slow news week. I was really trying to come up with some stories for you guys, but I hope that did it for you. Anyway, y'all, we do this every week, okay? So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.